Okay, it's a new day today in Kolkata, in a wet Kolkata weather. Monsoon is here, and as well as traffic. No one is maintaining social distance, and it's quite crowded here in Kolkata. The roads are busy. As you can see, the metro is not open yet, but still the buses are open. People are traveling via public transport, and they're mainly preferring their own transport, but a few buses and taxis are also there. And here is Shonak.
Yeah, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Actually, Aditya's car, it's a Honda Brio, and he has bought it just a year back, and it's a bit lower. The center of gravity is much lower, so when you are driving, you are much lower, closer to the ground. The reason I'm out today is that I am planning to buy a laptop. As you can see, the laptop which I use to edit my videos, it's a bit old, and you know, this 4K and 1080p HD videos gets a bit stuck, and it hangs a lot. So, and I've been using that laptop for 6 or 7 years now, so I thought it's the right time to go and buy a laptop. And you may ask that why am I going so far? Why am I going to a store when there are so many e-commerce sites like Amazon and Flipkart?
Have you told them that where are we going?
Yes. So we are actually going to a place called Chandni Chowk. Yes, Kolkata also has a Chandni Chowk like Delhi, but however it's not so historical like the Delhi one. The Chandni Chowk is famous for the electronics wholesale hub. So from
It's a wholesale market for electronics,
entirely of
computers, laptops, and all the accessories for computers.
Much like Nehru Place of Delhi or Lamington Road of Mumbai. So we hope to get a good deal over there, much lesser than the e-commerce sites what they are providing. So hoping to, you know, make the most of it. My laptop is going to be a bit high end, so my main objective is I used to be a game freak, rather both of us used to be a game freak. Now we don't play that much games, but I want to get back to the gaming, you know, the days of gaming, and you know, such nice games are coming out these days and with high graphics demand. So I'm taking a laptop which will have you know, the CPU as Core i5-9300H and the GPU as NVIDIA GTX.
You've already chosen your laptop.
Yes, I've chosen the specifications.
Yeah.
The CPU doesn't matter, it can be an Intel i5, and the GPU has to be NVIDIA GTX 1660 Ti. So let's see, I have zeroed up on two brands. One is the Acer and a Nitro 7, and the second one is the Asus ROG Strix. So the both of them
Strix G, I think.
Yeah. So the Acer Nitro 7 is 80,000 rupees on e-commerce sites, but my friend has given me confidence that if I go to Chandni Chowk wholesale hub, I may get 12 to 13k discount.
Yeah, you'll get a good bargain over there.
So let's go and check it out. So currently at Taliganj Phadi, which is the southern part of Calcutta. As you know, we stay in the southern part of Calcutta, and you can see the traffic jam. It's around 15 minutes to 11 in the morning, and it's rush office hour. And now the government has implemented Unlock 1.0, so you can guess that people will come out on roads, people will have their offices slowly being opened. Although the virus has not gone, I mean, the economy is starting, but the virus hasn't gone away. So I really have my
It's increasing day by day.
So I have my reservations on how much we should go out. So but we are in car. We are not taking public transport. In fact, I don't even take Uber nowadays. If I go out, I go out in my car only, my car or his car or whatever. So Ubers are also, you can't always be sure how much they are sanitized. Kolkata has a very high, very high density of cars, just like any other metro city. And the roads are a bit narrower.
Private cars have increased due to this pandemic.
Yes. Less public transport, so more people having their own public, their personal vehicles on the road. And the roads are obviously congested, and the roads in Kolkata obviously are a bit narrower than you can say Delhi. But Mumbai also have narrow roads, but in some places there are very wide roads. But we also have them like that near Red Road or Maidan. One thing about good thing about Kolkata is the traffic rules are obeyed very well. I mean, the traffic police is very vigilant, and if you don't follow, if you break a traffic light, you can be 100% sure that a challan or a bill fine would be imposed. It will come to your mobile or it will come to your house as a
It comes in your mobile.
And these days it's all online. It comes as a SMS. They take your number, take your registration, and send you a challan. Or so in the earlier days they used to send you copies where you have to go and submit it into a bank. They used to send you a receipt of the bill. And of course, if you break, they can stop you in the next intersection and fine you heftily. So you can see that even two-wheelers, the people who are on bikes, they're all wearing helmets. Even the pillion riders are wearing helmets. This is a thing which you can't see in Mumbai. In Mumbai, even in the proper Mumbai area, people don't wear helmets. Even the pillion rider never wears helmet. But here, you have to wear helmets. That's a good thing. This is the CBD, the Central Business District, or it's also called Dharamtala or Esplanade. Currently we are going from Dharamtala Esplanade to Central Avenue, the central part of the city, the older part of the city, much like Mumbai's Fort or Delhi's Connaught Place, which has very many British era buildings. Of course, now the CBDs have changed with the new IT boom and all the other service sectors. The new CBDs are moving far away from the city, but this remains the original CBD. Okay, this is the E-Mall on the side, on the right. This is where we are going to go. It's a 5-storied building entirely of computers and electronic wholesale market. Now, are we allowed to take a U-turn here, Aditya?
Yeah, I think there's no...
We can take a parking. Do you know about E-Mall's parking?
No, I don't. I think you can keep it on the footpath itself.
No, because
beside the footpath.
we have to take some parking over here. So you see all the shops you see over here, there's a Dell, retailer, everywhere there's retailer.
Everywhere you can find all this.
There's Technocrat over here. There's a very old store, Technocrat. There is another store here. All these stores, is entire neighborhood.
Electronics shops are all over the place.
But if you want, just like that, one place or many shops under one roof, E-Mall is the place to be. Now I have to see whether a U-turn is allowed or not, and parking is there in E-Mall or not. Should have. Just park the car. You can see, okay.
You can see all the repair shops.
Yep. All repair shops, electronic equipments. Obviously a bit congested place. If you have seen the Durga Puja vlogs, it's kind of similar. Central Calcutta, northern Calcutta starts from here, which is the older part of Calcutta. And
I think you have showed Sialda to them, right?
Sialda, yeah, Bibi Ganguly Street. During when we went to Santosh Mitra Square.
Yeah.
And parking is a problem. So if you're bringing your car, be ready to at least spend 15 to 20 minutes finding a parking spot. So we're gonna go over there. Nothing much to show in a daily vlog, just the regular nuances of the city and the regular cacophony of the city. That said, I'm just gonna go in and see the machine. I'll see you back in home, so I'll let you know if I made any decision or not. So if I made any decision, I'll tell you the name of the store, the price I paid, and if I buy it from e-commerce, then also I'll let you know, and I'll post the link for you to buy if you're interested. So as I told you, it takes a lot of time in that older laptop of mine, and I have some plans of upgrading my camera gear also. So that's the e-mall which I was talking about. You see all the brand imagery of all the popular electronic brands, and if you go inside, it's a sea of wholesale retailers trying to lure you and with heavy discounts. Let's hope I get a good discount. My friend has gone to relieve himself. I'll show you something over here. The famous hand-pulled cart rickshaw. You'll see the old, forgotten, the CPUs, the monitors, the cabinet, the shelves, the cathode ray tubes, old tubes, which are now being discarded and simply rotting away. So that's all the waste, all the old machines which are now beyond repair or out of the shelf life, simply being thrown away here. So also talks about the huge amount of waste the electronic industry generates. As I told you, it's a sea of electronic retailers over here. So you're spoiled with choices. This is just the ground floor. There are 5 more floors or 4 more floors just like this. Every store giving you discounts. So let me see. My friend is calling. Hello. ঢুকে গেলাম ভেতরে মেন রোড দিয়ে আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে আসছি আবার বাইরে. So it's all like that. So let me go check out a shop. Hey guys, so I'm back at my home and it's night. It's 10:30 as you can see. So I came back and couldn't vlog, so immediately got busy with office, and now office is ending. So I just went into e-mall and went into a couple of other shops outside e-mall. So basically I was not getting the right deal actually. So e-mall, the shops inside e-mall had very less discounts on offer, and also the model which I wanted, Acer, it was not there. And after e-mall, when I went out, I went into 2 or 3 other shops. It's Technocrat or Infoway and Ladani. In them, only one shop, that is Technocrat, gave me a good deal. That's an Asus ROG Zephyrus, whose online price is 88,000, whereas that Technocrat, that shop was giving me at 80k. So right now I'm kind of confused between Asus or Acer. So I'm dilly-dallying between the two. Of course, I have to buy only one. Both are pioneers in the gaming industry, make very good solid gaming laptops which are also good for editing, as well as the kind of laptops which I am taking are mostly will be used for editing and light to moderate gaming. Now other than Asus or Acer, which obviously the 2 brands which I had focused on, or rather zeroed on, there was another brand which I wanted very much, was Dell. I really wanted to use Dell because Dell it's known for its quality, and it's an American brand, so it has its own share of reliability attached to it. But Dell, if you want a gaming laptop from Dell, you should not take the Dell line. Rather, they have their separate gaming line, which is known as Alienware. If you really want hardcore gaming, Alienware is the end game of all gaming devices, and they are absolute beasts. But they cost north of 2 lakh rupees, so obviously that's beyond my budget. So I'm kindly confused between these two laptops. So you'll see the screen, I'll put them on the screen.
So out of the two which I've shortlisted, this one is the Acer Nitro 7 AN71551. It comes with a 15.6-inch Full HD screen. The processor is Intel Core i5-9300H with 8GB of RAM, 1TB of hard disk drive and 256GB SSD. It comes with a monster of a graphics card. This is the NVIDIA GTX 1660 Ti. It is much superior in performance than its siblings 1050 and 1650. Now the second one is, let me show you. The second one is this Asus ROG Zephyrus G GA502DU. It also has very similar specifications with 15.6-inch Full HD screen, and the graphics card is 1660 Ti Max, 6GB with AMD Ryzen 7 3750H, which is comparable to the Intel Core i5 processor. The only difference is that it has 16 gigs of RAM as opposed to the Acer's 8GB. And also the other thing is that it does not have a hard disk drive. It has completely 512 gigs of SSD or solid state drive. And one other difference between the Acer and the Asus is this Asus does not have a webcam, whether the Acer has a webcam. Now, of course, webcams, you must be thinking that the use of a webcam has diminished throughout the years, but still I'm a bit of an old school and I prefer the webcam to be present in whatever laptop I'm using.
Of course, 16 gigs of RAM is much better than 8GB of RAM, but then again the Asus doesn't have a hard disk drive, it is completely SSD. Now I read some reviews where it says that SSD may be fast than HDD, but when it reaches its full size or it exhausts its capacity, it starts to get slower. And of course, it's 1TB of HD and 256GB of SSD on the Acer. So obviously Acer has more space, and I think I can do that trade-off between RAM and hard disk drive. So it all comes down to the coin toss decision, which I think I'll be making by tomorrow morning. So this vlog is just a daily vlog. I don't think you will like it that much, but I honestly don't have much content to show you, so I just thought, why don't you show you this entire journey of laptop buying. So if you like this video, give it a like, comment about your knowledge of laptops, which you think, or any knowledge of any good editing software below, and also share this among your friends. And of course, if you're new, please subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon so that whenever I upload a new video, you'll be the first one to get the notification.